priest slams Shane MacGowan's funeral as a scandal and completely inappropriate. The singing of that fairy tale of New York after Holy Communion, totally out of place, the priest said. The words that are used in that song and in the church showed no understanding of the sacredness of what the place is and the holiness of the Mass. Irish singers perform Fairy Tale of New York at Shane MacGowan's funeral. An Irish priest has hit out at how the rock star funeral of acclaimed Irish singer Shane MacGowan was conducted last week. The Pogues frontman MacGowan passed away on November 30th after a long struggle with poor health and was laid to rest in a funeral mass on Friday in Nenagh, County Tipperary. The 3-hour-long, star-studded service included guests such as Johnny Depp, Nick Cave, Bob Geldof and Irish President Michael D. Higgins and featured a number of musical performances which saw guests dancing in the aisles in the church. The funeral mass, which was open to the public and video streamed online, celebrated Shane's extraordinary life with hymns, readings, gift offerings and several poignant performances. Footage of the funeral was shared around the world as a high-energy version of Shane's best-known hit, the Pogues' 1998 festive tune Fairy Tale of New York, which was sung by Glenn Hansard and Lisa O'Neill. Australian singer Nick Cave also gave an emotional rendition of A Rainy Night in Soho. However, parish priest of the Corpus Christi parish in West Belfast Fr Paddy McCafferty slammed the scenes as a scandal, Belfast Live reports. It was an abuse of what Mass is and what the Catholic funeral liturgy is all about, the clergyman told Belfast Live. The introduction of all these elements into that funeral mass frankly was a scandal and it shouldn't have happened. If they wanted to have that sort of event they could have hired a hall somewhere and did all that. He was a good man in his own way and he was entitled to a funeral mass as every baptized Catholic is. But all of that stuff should have been kept out of the Mass. There is no place for that in the Mass at all. It was an abuse of the liturgy and it showed a completely askew understanding of what we actually are doing when we celebrate a funeral mass. Fr McCafferty reserved particular ire for the playing of the Pogues' Christmas classic Fairy Tale of New York at the funeral mass. The singing of that Fairy Tale of New York after Holy Communion, totally out of place, the priest said. The words that are used in that song and in the church showed no understanding of the sacredness of what the place is and the holiness of the Mass. It was completely inappropriate to say the least, to the point of scandal, and something needs to be done about these so-called celebrity funerals in a Catholic church. If people don't want that, then go somewhere else. I watched maybe a couple of minutes and thought, my goodness, I couldn't watch any more of that. We're not there to entertain. We're there to celebrate the worship of God and lead people in the worship of God. I wouldn't allow that in my church. Join the Irish Mirror's breaking news service on WhatsApp. Click this link to receive breaking news and the latest headlines direct to your phone. We also treat our community members to special offers, promotions, and adverts from us and our partners. If you don't like our community, you can check out anytime you like. If you're curious, you can read our privacy notice. All the latest news, showbiz, lifestyle and sports updates, brought to you by our dedicated American team. Make sure to subscribe, like and share FM News Indo channel on YouTube so you're not missing out.